Okay, this is a review update for the MEVO camera. A lot of people have been asking about how the sound is like whenever you connect directly to a board. And I started researching. I'm actually recording this with the MEVO camera right now. And I started researching through the MEVO website. There is a way that you can actually use the microphone on your device, on your iPhone or iPad. By the way, they say that it works only with the iPhone, but it actually also works with the iPad. And basically, what I found out is that in order for you to be able to connect the microphone to or a feed from your soundboard to your device, you actually have to buy the cable that is TRRS, which is the one that has the three little rings, black, green, or red, or whatever color they come, but they have to have the three little black rings. What this does, it splits the audio source on your phone into headphone and microphone. You can always monitor on the headphone everything that you're listening to, which is actually pretty cool. And then over here, you would connect your microphone or your source from the board. Usually, this is called a sub or a mix that you get from the board. Your sound guy should know about that. And all he does is he sends you a signal that you connect into here, and then that will pick up the sound from the device. What I'm going to be using today, I don't have a board here at home. I'm going to be using a little Sony stereo lapel mic. And so I am going to connect the microphone into this cable, and then I will connect it to the iPad. And I am connected, but my sound is still coming from the microphone array on the MEVO camera. Now, once you have your source, your feed, then you would go, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera right now. Once you go into here, then you would select on your settings here, and you select microphone or audio mix, and then you will see here that there is a choice for MEVO or iPhone. And so what you do is, right now you're pulling the sound directly from the MEVO. Look at what happens as I select iPhone. The settings at the bottom will change, but you also heard a difference in quality on the sound. The device has muted to avoid the feedback. It has muted the headphone, but what I wanted you to see is the quality that you get from the actual microphone. I'm going to go back to the MEVO and notice how it picks up all the ambient space, because the array of microphones in front of the camera will begin to pick up from anywhere that there is sound coming from, so that it'll know how to autopilot the device. Like, autopilot means that it'll follow the person, the individual, and then the microphones begin to switch according to the position of the speaker. So I'm going to go to MEVO, and that is the MEVO microphone. As you can see, you can hear a lot of, or at least you can hear like a hum, and then you can hear my voice. You can still hear it clearly, but there's a clear difference between one and the other. So I'm going to switch now and go back to iPhone. There it is. There's the iPhone or the device, which basically I have this cable connected to it, but you would connect your source or your feed from your mixing board, and then that'll help you get better sound. So I wanted to show this to you because a lot of people were wondering how you put an external source into the device. I bought the cable on Amazon, and it's from startech.com, and basically it'll tell you right there that it has the three tips, and it's a TRRS is what it's called, and that'll split your signal. I bought it on Amazon for $4. You'll find all kinds, $10, $9, $15, $19. I bought this one from StarTech, and it seems to work. I like it. I think this is cool for whenever you are actually filming something, but you want to narrate from the back. What I can do is I can put a small mixing board, and then basically what I'll do is I'll select what source I want. The adapter is once again from StarTech, and it was about $4 or $5, and it will work. Once again, I'm going to show you the difference. I'm back to the MEVO camera. This is the audio from the MEVO. This is the audio from the iPhone, and I hope that this helps you out to make a decision whether to use your MEVO camera or not. So thank you for listening, and if you have any other questions, please post them on there, and I'll try to answer them as I can. All right? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave us comments. Don't forget to do all that stuff that helps us with the channel. If this was useful to you in any ways, click on like, and that way we know that it was useful to you. Thank you, and have a good day. What I found out to work for me is if you use this in a church, I take the camera fully loaded, and I bought. There's a store here called Five Below, and basically, I bought a small power bank that will charge an iPhone for like one-time charge. And what I do is that I plug that into the camera, and I start recording. What that'll do is it'll pull the power from the power bank first, because it'll continually charge while it's working. And as soon as the power bank dies, then you still have your 1 hour left from your camera, just in case you cover the worship and the sermon, or if your speaker goes for a long time, if you're doing like a conference or something like that. So that's what I do with that. But I do have a dual power bank that I can use, and I put the camera in one and I put my iPhone in the other, because it will, if you're editing with your phone or your device, unless you're with an iPad and it has a very nice battery, then you will be able to do all the mixes, but you will also be able to do anything without any time limitation. So this is kind of like a 2-for-1. What I can do is I can put a small mixing board, and then basically what I'll do is I'll select what source I want. And so what I'll do is I'll mute the feed from the board, and then I'll raise the feed from the microphone that I'm wearing. And while we're doing the offering, or while we're doing a segment that it can still be broadcasted, but you don't, like for instance, for the offering, we don't pick up an offering online. So what I do is I mute the board signal, I turn on the microphone, and then I start giving our church announcements. So I say, thank you for being here with us, blah, blah, blah. And then I start giving them our weekly schedule of events, and then I give them any other extra information like the website, our church numbers for them to call during the day. I give them the hours, the office hours, and so it helps me to be able to still communicate with the online audience without them having to be a part of some of the things that, not that they shouldn't be broadcasted, but sometimes you just want to take advantage of that time. If you have online offering, you can leave the feed on. The other thing that I do is at the end of the sermon, there's usually a call to action in the service. And so after the pastor or preacher makes that call, when they come forward, then I jump on with my microphone, and then now I speak to the online audience. And what I do is I say, thank you for being here. If you made a decision for blah, 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 or if you would like some prayer, and so it gives me the flexibility to continue to send the feed so that they can see that the service is still going on. But now I'm talking to the online audience, and kind of like an online church type of thing. So give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave us comments. If this was useful to you in any ways, click on like, and that way we know that it was useful to you. Thank you, and have a good day.